So this is Friday the 8th of March and I'm in Javia Port. Now Javia Port is one part of Javia. The other two parts are the Arenal, and of course you've got the Old Town. And today I'm concentrating on the port, and it's a bit of a red letter day today because I'm still in the wheelchair, but I'm actually on my own today. So I'm using the wheelchair as a crutch to be able to walk, and then as soon as I get tired I'm sitting down again in the chair. So it's going to be an interesting tour today, but Helen's not well and I need to make videos, so I'm just trying this on my own today. We'll see how it goes. It's a beautiful day. It's very windy. We've had this wind for some weeks now and it doesn't seem to be going down at all. We've had 50-kilometer winds. It's been absolutely awful, but you know, if you look at the sky, you know, it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. So as long as you keep out of that strong wind, you know, you're okay. And that's what I'm going to try and do. What you have in the port is a fishing fleet, and this is a couple of the boats here that I'm now showing you. Very sort of mechanized, you know, with cranes and things on them, and they're quite big, bigger than I thought actually. So you've got these, they go out late at night, come back early in the morning with their catch, and obviously unload it here, and then across the way there is the marina as well, and sort of walk along here a little bit excuse me, and let's zoom in a bit so you can see a bit more. So that's the marina over there. There's quite a lot of boats in there, mostly smallish I'd say. Can't really see any big stuff over there, but and then above you've got the all the houses which they built above, which must have great views I'd imagine. But so this sort of part is the boating part, what I call it. And don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos of mine, you know, please subscribe. It's free to do so. All you need is an email address. That's all you need. And there's over 400 videos on there now. I've been doing this for 5 years, so there are a lot of videos. So, you know, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you very shortly. Okay, bye, ciao. So this moving the wheelchair on my own is not as easy as what you think it is. It's not too bad on this pavement. It's quite smooth, but you know, it's not that easy. Better with Helen pushing, or someone pushing. So I've just found a hotel that some of you might be interested in staying if you're booking a holiday down here. It's called the Hotel Miramar. It's right on the beach, and underneath they've got a fish restaurant. So this is a place that could be of interest to some people, and you can see it's right on the promenade here, so very, very close. I've never had any food in there. I can't say whether it's good or bad or indifferent, so that's about as much as I could say about it. But obviously it's a hotel, so you know, it could be of interest. As you come further down, you come to this area. There's quite a lot of parking here below all these apartments, and obviously you do find spaces, but that's if you're lucky, I think. But yeah, so there are parking spaces here, and then obviously to my left we're going further down the beach, and more and more restaurants of course, and that's pretty much what it is along here. There is not a great deal else. There is a church up at the back which I can't get to with the chair, not on my own, but that's worth a visit. It's very modern. You know, it's an interesting design. So I would say to you to have a look at that. But apart from that, I'm trying to think of other things here, and really there isn't. I think this is a beach holiday down here. Same on the Arunel. I think that's a beach holiday. And then up at the old town, that's, you know, there's no beach up there. Obviously, you've got two down here, but it's quite nice up there. There's lots of little lanes to walk around with restaurants and things in them, and they have markets up there. So yeah, that's a little bit different up there. So in front of you, you can see what they call Playa la Grava, which is a stony beach, and it's stones all the way along here. There's no sand, so if you don't like stones, don't come here. And of course, because we're near the water, it's the same old story. You know, you can do scuba diving, you can do paddle boarding, you can do kayaking, you can go for a swim. You know, it's obvious stuff. But yeah, so this is what you get if you come here. Um, it's very close to the bars, to the restaurants, so you haven't really got to come off the beach and go very far to eat or have a drink, which is obviously quite useful. But it's quite a quiet place, the port. It's not what I call, you know, mega busy. But in the summer, you know, like all these places, you can't park. Very hard to park, and most of the bars and the restaurants are quite full. Javia is one of the most popular destinations in this area, and so consequently, you get a lot of people coming on holiday, and uh, and even though, you know, this beach is stony, it still gets full up with people. And also throughout the year, there's festivals. In July, there's a Moors and Christians festival, which is something I expect a lot of you have heard in the past about. And they've got sculptures all along the beach, and they change those every year. And I think they're bronze or some kind of metal. They look bronze to me, but you know, I'm not an expert, so you know, it could be just you know, some form of metal, I suppose. And there's a market that sells fresh produce by the fishermen, and that's by Club Nautico, which is further down the beach, further past the beach area, and so that's quite a popular. And they do, which is not very popular, I don't think these days, is the bull running. They do that into the sea once a year. Not everyone likes that. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it does happen. So I mean, if that's something that, you know, you'd like to obviously see, then you can. And then at weekends, Saturday and Sunday, they have an artisan market every Saturday and Sunday, and that starts at 11 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. And obviously, there's lots of handmade things that you're not going to see in the shops. So you know, that is, you know, something that might interest you. I know I've had people ask me questions about artisan markets. So yeah, so that might be something that's of interest to quite a few people. So yeah, lots to do, lots to think about. I don't recommend many restaurants because it's subjective, isn't it? You know, it depends. Sometimes you get a good meal. It's not many places that you get 100% good meals every time you go. But this place here, the Curry Palace in the port, I've been here 3, 4 times with friends, and each time I've been, the food's been excellent. Family-owned business. So if you're down here, you know, you like curries, then I would suggest this one is a good one. It's quite interesting when you come to these places in the winter. You know, you realise how much they rely on the holiday makers to actually make any money because, you know, it's just so empty. the bars are empty. You know, they must their monetary income must absolutely drop to the floor in the winter, and you understand why they have to work so hard throughout the summer to make up for, you know, the terribly quiet winters. But you know, we all have to have winters, and even though the temperature today is 19 degrees and it feels quite pleasant, and there's people in front of me, you can see them, and they're laying on the beach, you know. So you know, even at 19 degrees, people want to capture the sun. So it's you know, it is what it is. You know, it's winter. We have to put up with it. You know, and it's a welcome break, I think, for the people like me who live here. You know, 15 years I've lived here, and in the summer down here, you know, I don't even come down here in July and August because it's just too busy. It's just too busy. I go elsewhere. You know, it's absolutely heaving with people, so I keep well away from it. So all the way over there is the Arenal, and that's an 8 times zoom in trying to look at it, and you can see it. I'll maybe be able to see it better when I get home to edit, but it's not going to be a brilliant picture, I don't think, because the more zoom you use, the the quality of the video or the photograph depreciates, you know. So, but I thought I'd just show you how far away it is. It's not that far. It's you know, 5 minutes in the car sort of thing. But there you go. There it is. Beautiful beach over there. Beautiful sandy beach. And don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos of mine, um, you know, please subscribe. It's free to do so. All you need is an email address. That's all you need. And there's over 400 videos on there now. I've been doing this for 5 years, so there are a lot of videos. So, you know, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you very shortly. Okay, bye. Ciao.